The first concept that we condition call health of the environment. Maybe it's not so common, but we would like just to make a bridge between the health of man and health of wildlife species. They are really very close to each other. And I am happy that it helps us in two different directions. The first, general humanistic approach. I already mentioned for you briefly that we always try to take care of biodiversity now. But what does it mean? We would like just to score how many species and how many specimens we have. It's not enough. We should take care of them, and it's maybe even better if we have 20 healthy individuals than 200 seriously ill. We use this approach commonly for ourselves, but never for wildlife. This is my way, and this is the main emphasis that we try to put, that we should use the same approach that we use for us, but for wildlife species. And we call it health of the environment. This is a general humanistic idea, if you want, the theory. But in practice, it's a very, very pragmatic idea of taking care of the health of the environment. Why? Our slogan is, it's impossible to be healthy in unhealthy environment. And seriously, you can be provided with enough money, like many Russians now, successfully trying to gain more and more money, but it's really impossible to be healthy because we have high level of pollution, because all surrounding species are seriously ill, they are not healthy, and this is a priority. And I think that in both that direction, we should take care of the health of the environment, for humanistic ideas, for psychological reasons, and very pragmatically. If you would like to be healthy, you should take care of the environment. This is the basic idea that we try to develop in any direction, politically, scientifically, for education, and so on. And very close to this is idea to develop the environmental culture. Again and again, we have the big difference between formal education, between formal knowledge and your routine behavior. If you can realize your knowledge in your routine activity, in your skills in interaction with environment, you really have high level of environmental culture. If not, not. Then I passed through very interesting stages during my personal activity. Started to be a leader of the Center for Russian Environmental Policy. Our main priority was to improve the ecological situation in Russia. Firstly, we decided it's so easy. We need to make a good legislative support, good, strict legal regulation, and after that we will improve the situation. We gain it in 90s in Russia. We've got not so bad, but really very, very good ecological legislation, but nothing happened. People simply try to avoid this strict regulation. The second step, we decided if we try to develop market economy in Russia, let's use some economic measures. But again, we failed because it's impossible just formally to get people involved in a particular process. Finally, we decided that key priority, key issue is really awareness, is really ecological culture. When we started to develop this idea, we passed through interesting stages again, because firstly, I decided that we should develop ecological, environmental culture of people. And we prepared some educational programs and started to deal with this, but finally we realized it's impossible to see the personality with high level of environmental culture and very low general cultural level, because this is just a part of general culture of personality. But finally we realized that that's not true also. Why? Because we do not have particular parts of culture. We have high level of culture or low level of culture. And now I try to describe that environmental culture is just the definition, it's just the name of a particular level of culture. If your cultural level is rather high, you definitely have high level of environmental culture. No way for you to be at very high cultural level in interaction with your friends and with other people and fail in such positive interaction with nature. all are in harmony. And this is the whole way that I pass through, and I would recommend for you now to consider that we should spend all your time, energy, and put emphasis in development of cultural level. And after that, we rather easily could solve any environmental problem, but not before.